All right, guys. No, there is no bait and switch. Trust me, there is not. Our guest is down in the green room. He's currently gone through makeup. The Department of Corrections has cleared him to be here tonight. And man, you would not believe how many bail bondsmen I had to go through to track him down. We're going to get to him here in just 1 second. What's that thing the bands used to say in the 80s? You wanted the best? You got the worst. You like controversy? We're bringing it tonight. We are bringing it in a big way tonight. You would never believe who we have. The one, the only, Bruce Banton.
That's right, people. You people thought I was dead. You probably thought I was in jail. Bruce Banton is back, and he's awesome as ever have been. That's right.
That's right. We're going to go through the roll call, Bruce, and then we're going to get on to the fun stuff. Travis, how you doing, my brother? Courier 6, look, I know, but when you have to coordinate with multiple government agencies to get a dude on, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Steve Fleming, how are you, my brother? Shot a video today. Had you in mind, but still. Joshua Ricks, what is going on? I also got down here the official Ken. How you doing, brother? All right, guys, I got to tell you straight out, Bruce cannot see the comments. He has his official Zach Morris cell phone out tonight. So when you got to tell him something, put your comment down. I'll make sure he gets it.
As most of you people who follow me, you should know, I am a certified hacker, and I have my ways of being on this interweb crap. Yes, I am old to the school. When I say old to the school, I use me a Zach Morris cell phone. You know, the one that will look like a walkie-talkie? That's what I got going through here. However, because I have Social Security protecting me, I will never tell you guys my secrets, how I get on the interwebs. Because little do you guys realize, I'm using that son of a bitch prick beard Tondra Scott's YouTube channel and his links right now. Now remember, I have him completely blocked from anything associated with Google. He has no recollection. You cannot message him. You can't tell him nothing because he will not see it. That's how much I can't stand that piece of crap.
See, now, in my head right now, I got that song, Scotty Doesn't Know, going through my head, you know?
That's the one. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. That song was written for that dumb bung holio 100%.
Nice. Now, Bruce, I am familiar with you and your body of work. Let all these new people know who is the legend, the man, Bruce Banton.
Well, somehow you people stumbled upon me, and through my recollection, now keep in mind, I am 71 years old, so I've been through a lot of World War II and a bunch of Korean things and going on. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't know how you people stumbled upon me, but somehow that retard of a person, Mo the Bearded Shark, he got a hold of my address somehow and had 2 beard companies send me a product. Because I have told you guys for years, you are wasting all your money trying to grow out the mangy mane like I got going on here. This is the greatest looking beard in the world. And how did I get it this way? 3 simple tools. Number 1, rubbing alcohol, motor oil, and Neosporin. So how you do it, you put the motor oil in the beard, then you put the Neosporin like a balm, whatever y'all call that crap, and you clean it all out, rubbing alcohol. That's all you need. You put all that other things you all use, that stupid beard butter. What kind of crap is that? That crap don't work.
See, I knew I was missing an ingredient, the Neosporin. You've heard it here tonight, people. The legendary recipe that created his man-made. All other beers,
the mangy mane, if you will. I've tried to tell you guys for all these years. You all would send me links because I do have an Instagram. Follow me. Bruce Banton is awesome. Down below. Look at that name right there. Bruce Banton is awesome. The fact that I am the most amazing and awesome man in this country just speaks wonders. I'm telling you. You guys, I'm going to educate you by the end of the night. I really will. But back to the task at hand. Some of you people were sending me messages on Instagram. hey, you need to watch this company. You need to look at this company. Like I completely humiliated that beard brand. That Eric Banholtz. He's a piece of work. I tell you that. I thought he was okay until he did the dumbest thing he ever did was create beard brand. But the second, the closest to it, he cut off his mullet. I mean, that is so un-American.
Oh,
he should move back to Canada.
That mullet. Gotta have that mullet.
You gotta have it, man. It's the greatest hairdo in the world. You got the beard in the front, you got the party in the back. I mean, when you got that going on, ladies cannot resist you. I mean, Chris, your name is Christopher, right? It's
Yes,
not
sir.
that. It's not
Yes,
that.
sir.
What's that you got right there? Tictable? Is that what that says?
Close.
Yeah, I know that. I didn't think that was your name. I'm sure you was in the military, right?
Yes, it was.
And what war were you in?
If you believe half the beard community, I started way back when, before Jesus even started walking the planet.
Now I'm 71, and you're older than me, man.
That's
You
what
look
they told
pretty
me.
good for your age, then.
Fountain of Youth, brother. Found it. Fountain of Youth. I'll give you the secret later on.
I'll drink to that, man. Excuse me while I open up the cold one here. Cheers, everybody.
Everybody drink with Bruce.
That's right.
Drink with Bruce.
What are you having there? What's in there?
Vodka lemonade.
Vodka and lemonade. I'm sticking with just beer. Just beer today.
Hold on, let me guess. Pabst.
You know it, man. I don't spend money on them crappy, crafty beer. What's that? Why do I want a beer to taste like a fruit? That's just disgusting. That's just crap.
Blue ribbon beer for a blue ribbon beard. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, the fact that Bruce Banton is awesome just speaks by itself. It really does. One day these people understand.
That's like a presidential slogan right there. You could run for office on that. Why vote for Bruce Banton? Bruce Banton is awesome.
I made the hashtag for a reason. I did. I mean, it is international. You can use it anywhere. I mean, it's association. Word association. Bruce Banton is awesome. I mean, it's one big word. You can make it one big word.
All right, all you guys in the chat, start running that up. Just let me see some hashtag Bruce Banton is awesome. Let's get this man in the Oval Office somehow, you know?
I would do a heck of a better job than this freaking idiots are running it now. I told you all a long time ago. You should have voted for Ric Flair. If we would have had Ric Flair in the Oval Office, no, not the Oral Office, there's a difference. I tell you, if we had him in the Oval Office, we'd all be running around wooing everywhere, and we'd have a Rolex on our wrist all day, every day. Woo! He's a man.
See, no offense, I've been more of a Team 3D guy since the beginning, so.
You a Dudley boy. See, I knew there was something about you I liked, except not excluding that mangy mane you got going on. See, I had this feeling that you was an old to the school kind of guy. I could see it. I saw it in you, man.
Dudleyville from birth, Bruce. Dudleyville from birth.
Now we're not really talking about that Spike kind of guy. I mean, he was okay, but they beat the living crap out of him so many times. It's almost like he's a redhead stepchild. That's what
he kind of was with the family, but he could take a whooping. I'll tell you what, he could take a whooping.
I'll give him that. He did. He went through quite a bit of tables. He did. He really did.
Now, let's get to the mystery that is Bruce. Where you been hiding all these years, man?
Well, I got to tell you, it's kind of a or almost an emotional thing for me because I was road tripping because if you all don't know, I was in jail up in that Detroit, Michigan area, and somehow I got into this concert with the Kid Rock dude, and Dan C. Bearded was the one person who bailed me out of jail. I'm pretty sure what happened is I threw a beer at Kid Rock. Something happened of that nature. And somehow I wound up in the jailhouse, and of all people, Dance Bearded. That's his name on YouTube, right? Dance Bearded? That's his name?
Dance Bearded. Yep, Dance Bearded.
Somehow, I don't know where he got the money, but he bailed me out. and I was in Michigan for a little while. Well, about a few days later, I'm road tripping, using the old thumb, doing my trick, just hitchhiking up the road because IROC Z was down deep in the heart of Texas because I didn't drive.
Uh-oh,
So
not the IROC. Not the IROC. No, not the
Oh,
IROC.
I got a Firebird and an IROC Z28 with the T-tops. I got both of them. They're both killer vehicles.
You living large. Living large. Living large.
You damn right I am. I mean, that's the only way to go, man. I mean, bright lights, big cities, pretty ladies. That's what we do. So somehow I wound up in the state of Pennsylvania. I went to this outdoor festival. Now, this is where it gets a little sketchy because I was partying all night. I mean, that's Bruce Banton's slogan. Up all night, sleep all day. That's what we do. So I'm living the good life, drinking and all this stuff. I don't know how many women I had while I was gone. And Tammy Lynn finds out. Don't tell her because she will get mad.
Yeah.
Tammy Lynn she'll probably kick me in the ding ding if she found out. But anyway.
You see a skillet flying across that screen, we know.
Yeah, she's pretty. She'll kick you in the ding ding if she don't get her way. But anyway, somehow I was in Pennsylvania and I went to this outdoor music festival. And I don't know, I may have been eating mushrooms or taking some LSD. I don't know. I lived the nightlife. I wake up and nachos. This is where it pisses me off. I wake up and I'm getting peed on by two people. A man and a woman peeing all over me. And they just like I wasn't even there, like I'm a rug. They peed all over me. And I didn't even say nothing because I'm appalled. And they just walk away. So, typical Bruce Banton. Bruce Banton, this is America here. You don't do that stuff. So I went and approached him. I did not hit the woman, I will say. But I got in this slobber knocker with this dude. I think his name was Dakota. I can't remember. And he hit me with a crowbar. And I got peed on. And I could have gotten him arrested right there. But the cop takes me to jail once again. And then this time they sent me back to Texas. So I'm assuming that I've got a bad record now or something. I don't know. But I've been in and out of jail because they said I needed a lawyer and all that stuff. Well, somehow they let me go. And all this time, I've been living still with my grandmama. I still live on her property, which is great. She takes good care of me. Tammy Lynn lives with me. We got the dogs and we got the cats. You know how that goes. But
now, Bruce, you do have a fan. Joshua Rick says, this is America, Jack.
That's right, Josh. America. If you don't know, it's American beer. That's all you need. And the fact that you know that Bruce Banton is awesome, don't you ever freaking forget, you sidewalk sissies.
Soon to be trademarked.
There are 4 types of people in this world that you should make fun of. Sidewalk sissies, drive-by douchebags, freeway fairies, and I can't remember the last one because I just don't remember. I'm drawing a blank. You have to excuse me. That crowbar, I'm 71, people. That crowbar hit, that still has an effect on me. It really does. Really does.
But you're handling it well. I mean, if I got hit by a crowbar, I'm just saying, I wouldn't be as cognizant as you are,
Well, you were in the wars. I mean, I was in Korea. I mean, that's some serious stuff there.
That's some cold times too. I've been to Korea. Oh, Korea in winter. Oh,
not a lot of people know about Korea, and I've lived to tell the stories. I have. But where have I been? Excuse me a second. Well, as you all know, we had that stupid virus come and go, and here a few years ago. And if you watch my content on Instagram, Bruce Banton is awesome. That's where you can find it right there. I told you people. I made you all look stupid. You all are the coronavirus. How in the hell is a beer going to get you people sick?
Right.
I'm drinking one live on camera, and you get the coronavirus. Get you sick. Freaking idiots. All y'all are freaking morons. All you people who wear them masks, what are you trying to be? Are you trying to be like a Spider-Man wannabe? What superhero were you supposed to be? That's what I want to know. Because I went everywhere. I stole people's toilet paper because I didn't care. You know.
That was gold. That was gold. Toilet paper is gold.
Everyone was afraid we run out of toilet paper. What the hell is wrong with you people? Do you know what people use for toilet paper before toilet paper? A hand. They use a hand. Or they use a loincloth and got it wet. You ever watch that movie Step Brothers? That one curly haired dude, he just put his bunghole right up there on the sink with the rug and just right down the lane. I mean, that's all you need. And everyone's worried about toilet paper. And then you got these sidewalk sissies who use these butt wipes. Come on, people, that's just stupid. But butt wipe? Well, come on.
The dude wipes, yeah. No, I got you.
Are they called dude wipes now? I don't get it.
I've seen baby wipes. I've seen dude wipes. I've seen all kinds of stuff.
Now, I cannot make fun of the baby wipes because that's what they're for. But if you want to get technical, and I used the vowel, I said it properly. Technical, it is a wipe for an adult, I guess. I guess we'll let it go. But if you need to, by all means, just wash it off in the shower. You know, that's what most people should be doing anyway. If you don't, your bunghole will be stinking.
What was that the Romans used? Like a sponge on the end of a stick in a bucket and just wipe, dumped it right back in the bucket.
Game of Thrones, man. And I was not alive at that time period, but I mean, Game of Thrones, isn't that a TV show on the Hibbo?
Yeah, but I also heard about that from that Barbado Joe, you know, and his fear of circus cows, but still.
Barbado Joe. What? That name sounds familiar. I've heard of that name. Is he one of them bearded community people?
You could call him out. I think he's kind of retired, but he may be making a comeback because I think his wife is tired of him, wants him to get a hobby, you know?
Well, that he should have married her. I mean, she's got to dig him through the thick and the thin. And I'm imagining that he's bald. And he probably don't have a mangy mane like this. I'm pretty sure of that.
Who does have that glorious, that glorious style?
Well, I mean, I would advise anybody to just grow out a mullet. I really would. I think it's the hairdo of the millennium. I do. I think that's another reason why I give Eric Banton so much crap.
That's where I know you. Before you even got into stuff, you inspired Billy Ray Cyrus's haircut, didn't you?
Billy Ray Cyrus looked up to me. I'm sure he now to this day wishes that he would have never chopped it off, because that's when his career went in the toilet, right down the toilet.
I can see it.
But he was a one-hit wonder, man.
He talked right there.
He talked about the breaky heart, and then all of a sudden in the toilet. That's where he went. And I don't blame it on his daughter, because the kid, you can't blame the children. So obviously it's on the hair. He cut his hair off, and look what happened.
This is true.
Loser, just like Ace Ventura. Loser, just saying.
Loser. Now, I know you guys have been out there watching. You've been doing great. Everybody on the Replay Squad, make sure you hashtag yourself with Replay Squad. Then follow that hashtag up with Bruce Banton's Awesome.
That's right.
Let's get that trending, people. Come on.
Follow me on Instagram.
See that.
How many people are watching this episode?
About 6 right now. It comes.
We have 6 people.
And you got somebody popping in here. Our little best buddy in the world, E-Rock, goes, did Bruce Banton come out from the woods? God damn, he's been hiding a long time.
That's right. Well, that is technically true, because I was out in the woods when I passed out and got peed on. So I guess you could say that's where I was. That's what I was doing.
I got to admit, though, E-Rock, you're the only person I'm going to tell this while everybody else seeing live. You would not believe his rider. All that Copenhagen, all them freaking Pabst Blue Ribbons I had to get, Mountain Dew, had to get him Cheetos, and let's not talk about the beef jerky.
Beef jerky is a food group by itself. It is.
This is true. And
I make it. I snap into Slim Jims all the time, and I don't even acknowledge the Edge or the Ultimate Warrior Slim Jims. We're talking Macho Man all day.
That's the OG Slim Jim right there.
I mean, sometimes You just got to snap into it. You just do.
And E, you would not believe what I had to go through with the Department of Corrections to get him live. That's all I'm going to say. You would not believe.
I guess you could say that I'm still on a little bit of probation or something because I do have one of these bracelets on my leg, pissing me off because I got to wear it in the shower, in the pool, in the lake, or in the creek when I go swimming. So I got to wear it all the time.
Kind of goes beep a lot when you get outside a certain radius.
Well, yes, and if I had to go somewhere, I have to take my grandmama or Tammy Lynn has to go with me. So it's embarrassing. Like if I need to go have a number 2 at the McDonald's, they had to go sit outside of the stall. So in case the cop shows up, where's Bruce Banton? Where's he at? He's right here. That's what they always say. He's right here.
Nice. So now, you've mentioned Beard Brand. Are there any other products that maybe Bruce Banton would recommend to the mass media watching this? By the way, hashtag Bruce Banton's awesome.
Well, Havaline 10W30. That's what I use for the oil. The Neosporin, I'd recommend just getting the white one, the one that's like the advanced healing, the maximum strength, because you might as well get the maximum of whatever you need. And then rubbing alcohol, the highest percentage, 91%, you might as well go all in. And all you people using them stupid beard oils and all that crap, you're wasting your money. You're all wasting your money. What do you use it for? Do you use them, Christopher?
Yes, I do.
And tell me why you use them. What makes them so cool that you have to use them?
Makes the beard smell better for the better half for adult cardio.
Adult cardio. That's a good way of putting that. I just say hopping on the good foot, do the bad thing, if you know what I'm saying. That's what we do.
I got you.
That's what we do. But I don't get it. I just don't understand why you would use the beard oil, then the butter, then the balms, and all that crap. It almost makes me think that they're just like they're jipping you somehow. Am I wrong?
Now, E wants to know, do you use WD-40?
Yes, I do. WD-40 is a good substitution for the motor oil. It is. But it also had some of the gray. As you can see, I do have some of the gray because I got tased a couple of times. I'm pretty sure that's why I got this gray stripe.
It does happen. Yeah, it does happen.
Well, I mean, we're old fogies. That's what happens. And people don't understand when we live crazy lives in the military. I mean, it's going to happen. It comes with you.
Now, Bruce, Joshua Ricks wants to know, do you use full synthetic oil when you're using the motor oil?
Yes. I have switched full synthetic. I switched to IROC Z as well. It is in the Mangy Main. Yes, it is. I figured it's going to happen sooner or later. This KY2 generation, they don't understand. They still don't understand this day. You're going to have to make the transformation sooner or later. And I figured I might as well, so I did. I guess you can say I upgraded.
So when you're cruising in that IROC, what is on your playlist? What's that first go-to song?
The greatest song in the world, man. That's I Can't Drive 55 by Sam Hagar. That's the greatest song in the world.
Crank that volume all the way up.
I would sing it for you people, but I'm pretty sure Chris will get demonetized because Sammy Hagar is a bomb diggity, if you know what I'm saying. I'd have to say Slaughter, Up All Night, Sleep All Day, and then Twisted Sister, We're Not Gonna Take It. That's a classic.
That is.
I'm gonna have to say Welcome to the Jungle, because that actual Rose, that long ass scream he does, that's a classic. You can never go wrong with the Highway to Hell, because the Highway to Hell, the AC/DC with the Bon Scott, that's the good stuff there. That's the one I like.
Gonna throw you a little bit of a spin. Let's get your take on this. Do you think Guns N' Roses could have been one of the greatest bands of all time if it wasn't for Axl Rose fucking everything up?
To me, I watched a documentary on this one. That's actually a good question. I took the time and watched some of them stupid YouTube videos you people talk about all the time. And they talked about the Guns N' Roses on being one of the greatest bands ever. I'll say this. The band pretty much should have stopped when the Slash, the dude with the big Abraham Lincoln hat, when he left the band, That's when they should have just retired, because then they put a freaking idiot up there with the bucket head, which is a completely different type of hat. A bucket and a gallon and a Abraham Lincoln hat, they're not the same. So this dude's wearing a mask. He's got a nice Gibson guitar. I think it was a V. So he's playing the guitar, like whatever he's doing, but it's just not the same. You think of the Guns N' Roses. It's Welcome to the Welcome to the Jungle, and then November Rain. You got to have the slash up on the piano, just breaking it down. And in the desert, that's the best Guns N' Roses right there. But I think they should. Ain't they in the Hall of Fame?
I think so. I do think so. See, for me, Axl fucked it all up when James Hetfield set himself on fire at that one concert that, Guns N' Roses was opening for. And they went to him and went, "Would you come back out on stage?" He went, "Nah, my throat's hurting." And he starts down whiskey. I'm like, what?
When they came to Texas and played, I passed out in the snake pit. I was there. I don't remember it, but I was there.
See, the worst part is hearing you passing out in the snake pit. My first thought, did you get peed on again?
Man, see.
Not to insult you, because Bruce Banton's awesome.
Don't you ever forget it, you freaking idiot. But to answer your question, I don't think I got peed on back then. I hope not. I can't remember. I really don't know. I'll have to ask people I was with.
Nice. All right. So what is Bruce Banton's most guiltiest pleasure that he enjoys on the daily?
It's not a guilty pleasure. It's beer. It's beer all day.
My man.
But if you're talking about what, food or just what are we talking?
Anything. Well, what's that one thing? Bruce Banton's having a bad day, and he's like, "I need this." It's that pick me up,
Well, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is grab this beer. I have beer around me all the time, and it's the greatest drink in the world. People say it's water, but I pee out water all the time. So what does it make a difference? If I had to say what's that thing that my go-to thing, probably gonna have to be Twinkies.
Deep fried or just normal?
Oh, I'm old school, man. I gotta have it on OG. O to the G.
I can see that.
Twinkies, man. Haven't y'all seen that movie Woody Harrelson's in, Looking for Twinkies?
That's what I was just thinking. You got the zombie apocalypse going on, and he's spending the whole damn movie looking for Twinkies and getting pissed when he can't find them.
Look, he finds snowballs all over the place. He's pissed off. I'd be bad too.
I agree. Now, is there any truth to this rumor that you were considered to be the fifth Beatle?
I don't think that's true, because I was in foreign countries when I was in Korea and in the foreign wars, but I don't think I was in England at that time frame. I'm pretty sure I wasn't, so I'm going to say I cannot confirm that rumor.
I can buy that. I keep hearing that rumor being persisted. It's amazing when you start Googling Bruce Banton and what you can find.
Well, the fact that the people think that Bruce Banton is awesome, I'm good right there. Well, that's all these people need to know. They know that Bruce Banton is awesome. I meant to ask you a question. Where is my old buddy? Sean P. Has anybody seen him yet? Has anyone seen him?
Haven't you heard? He cashed in on that smile. We always told him he had the $1 million smile, so he's doing modeling right now, just going.
He must work for a toothpaste company.
I'm just saying, the man banked on his good looks,
Well, if you all followed me, I was outside of his warehouse. I was there. I knocked on the door, and they wouldn't let me in. They said, "He's here. You can't come in." I know where he is, and I will get to him again. Don't you worry. I will find him.
That is just a crime. Just a crime. Speaking of crimes, any truth that you have the lifetime ban from the Playboy Mansion?
That's a fact. That is a fact. This woman, I tried to put the move on her. Turned out it was one of Hugh Hefner's women. When that was a big mistake.
Oops. Yep.
They threw me out, threw me right on my bunghole.
Can't mess with the Hef's brides, man. You just can't do it.
I was horny. What can I say? Sometimes you just
Mansion.
grab a hold of that leg, just go to town, man. That's what you do.
Like a horny poodle on a pant leg. I got you. I understand.
You ever have that feeling? You know, sometimes you just want to hippity spackety.
Go to a strip club. You'll get that feeling. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. God bless her.
Sorry, Mama. He didn't mean that.
No offense. Sorry.
He didn't mean that one.
So let's get right into the little interesting parts. What's Bruce Banton's favorite movie?
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Wasn't that your last 3 dates? But
oh, that's funny. Don't be talking about the other women. Tammy Lynn will get
I forgot. She's listening. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I don't know where she is. She's probably out in the yard somewhere. Probably hanging up clothes. Who knows?
Never ever know. What is Bruce Banton's favorite food?
My favorite food, if I had to say one, just one, probably the refrigerator Paris sandwich from McDonald's.
That's old school.
You damn right it is. They even bring me the styrofoam container still when I ask for it.
You know what's weird is I miss those. I really do. That's when you felt it was something a little different when you walked in there and you saw ashtrays on the table. Way old school.
You had ashtrays on the table. They actually had toys that kids wanted to play with, like the Hamburglar and the Mac, the car, who was a police officer, the Birdie. They actually had toys that people gave a crap about. That's when McDonald's was something. Ronald McDonald, he would be in the McDonald's with the kids. But I thought I thought he was a pervert, but that's just me. But maybe he was a nice human being. But he was always there, and people were nice at McDonald's. Now you go there, and they don't even take your order. Now you have to order at some stupid big screen TV type of thing.
Oh, I know. Oh.
That pisses me off. I want someone to take my order so I can yell back at them so that they know what I want.
What's even worse is when that screen is down and they go order at the counter and there's nobody at the counter. Oh, I hate that.
Pisses me off. They just pisses me off so bad.
So here's a weird one for you. Little off-ball one. When you were growing up, you saw some of the same cartoons that I did. What's one thing from your childhood that you were watching on the TV that you thought would be here by now? You know, like the flying car, Rosie the robot, you know, just along those lines.
Hey, man, Masters of the Universe. I thought we'd be seeing people like that walking around the earth, or the Thundercats. The Thundercats was awesome. That was just great. I tell you one that I really liked was that Knight Rider. That car was awesome. That one, the General Lee, they were both awesome. But the kit drove itself. So that one, by default, I think is a better car.
Yeah, you can have a full-on conversation with your car, and if you're drunk, it can get you home safe, you know?
Exactly. I mean, the cop can't pull you over. The General Lee has enough power for everybody on the face of the earth because it's one of the greatest cars ever. But the kid, you could talk to it, that Mr. Feeney guy. You know him? That's who that was. That was Mr. Feeney. But the car could take you home. You could have 1,000 beers and not have to worry about a Dewey anytime. That's good stuff right there. Is the computer frozen? If anybody's watching, I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear that Christopher at all. And I can't see, so I don't know what's going on right now. I can't see nothing because I have my Zach Moore cell phone hooked up, so that's all that I can see. I don't see nothing else. I can't see the comments. Hey, did you come back?
Yeah, somehow I lost my internet.
I thought maybe you wanted to go have a pee.
Nope, somehow I lost my internet right in the middle of asking you a question. The internet just went by.
What was your question? I did not hear it.
I forgot because I was yelling at my damn laptop, but still. Oh, you were talking about the General Lee and how much power it had? Its ultimate superpower is no matter what jump it made, it broke itself in half and reassembled itself seconds later to keep driving off.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, he did his own stunts. I mean, there aren't very many people, actors that do their own stunts anymore. I think that Jackie Chan was one of the first ones who did it.
This is true. Now, Will has a question for you. He says, what is your favorite joke, brother?
What's my favorite joke? Yo mama. You can say that to anybody. That's like universal.
That's old school one right there.
Look at yo mama. They say something. Yo mama. That's all they need to know.
Now, Will, I know you're joining a little bit late, brother. We have one of the most controversial guests ever in the beard community show up a little bit of time with us today. Hashtag Bruce Banton is awesome.
That's right.
You're actually obligated to say that at least 1,000 times while he's on here for the hour, so get used to it.
Get used to it, people. Freaking idiots.
But still, we're here. We're right there with you. Now, one of the things we like to do on the show, my brother, is we like to talk about getting the old melon straight, you know? Now, I can use that. I know you've been through some ups and downs. You've been through some hard times, from crowbars to, well, getting beat on. What does Bruce do to center himself and get back to normal when Bruce is having a bad day?
Well, I used to watch wrestling reruns over and over and over again on my VCR. I would watch the old wrestling tapes, but they get old. They get old from time to time and they break. So I had to pass that for a little while. So what I have been doing, just been reading books. Just books in general. Anything I can get my hands on. The Bible, if I can read. A story about Jim Morrison, who's one of the greatest people to walk the face of the earth. And I've been watching some television on my floor model TV. I've been watching a lot of television. I hate to say it. I've been watching Frasier, a TV show. He wasn't he a psychologist or something?
Yep.
So I've been watching him, and it's been helping my psychological stuff.
Now, Frasier's a good show. Frasier's a really good show.
My favorite character of Frasier is the dog.
Eddie.
Dog.
Yeah.
Eddie is the best part because he's just cool. He's just cool with everybody.
I hear rumors that show's making a comeback.
Well, one person can't be in there because the dad's dead. He died.
Well, true, but from what I hear, it's going to be a whole nother town, and they're going to address a couple issues. But whatever. It was a great show. It spun off from another great show with Cheers, and I think it even went longer than Cheers did, which is kind of funny, you know.
Cheers was a great show where everyone knows your name. I mean, I love walking in a bar. And everyone says, Bruce Banton is awesome. They just know.
I knew it. You were the inspiration for Norm. You walk in a bar, you hear Bruce.
That's right.
I knew it.
So you people are starting to realize Bruce Banton is awesome. Don't you ever freaking forget.
Awesome.
It's not my fault. It's a slogan. It's like them political party slogans that they use, which are stupid, by the way.
I told you, you got the perfect one right there. Whenever you run for office, you use that hashtag. It is a guaranteed winner. Guaranteed.
I wouldn't want to run and mate if I was to run for president. I'd do it all myself.
You wouldn't have to because you're awesome.
Well,
vice president, I'm good.
It's almost like that Stone Cold Steve Austin guy said, don't trust anybody. For the most part, if I'm in charge of this great country, America, I wouldn't trust anybody. I would just do it all myself. I'd just say, you call me. I don't have people. You call me. That's how it would go. I make the rules. I throw the hammer down. I throw it down on all their faces.
Now, I can see that. Now, Bruce, I hate to do this to you, bro. I got some family issues that are currently going on, so we got to kind of cut this a little short tonight. Besides, Bruce Banton is awesome. What's one thing you want everyone to learn from just this tonight?
I want people to understand and listen closely. Grow thick skin. I don't like or tolerate a lot of people in this world. I just don't like them. I am stuck in my ways. I'll tell you like it is. If I want to annoy you, I'm gonna do it. If I want to hack into your information, it's gonna happen. Because I am a certified hacker. Ask Beard Times for Scott. Because I'm on his YouTube channel right now and he has no idea. Ask Sean P. I showed up at his doorstep. I am back. I am back to be. What did that freaking idiot say the other day? But I saw it. That Scuba guy.
Uh-oh.
What the hell kind of name's that? Scuba. Freaking idiot. I am the original cyber bully in the beer community. And with a drop of a hat, you could be the next victim. I already have my next target. So wink, wink, dead man. You will be next. Wink, wink. You know who I'm talking to. You better be prepared. That's all I'm going to say. And just like the Forrest Gump said, that's all I have to say about that.
Well, with that note, guys, I want to thank you all for turning into this really, really weird one. Like I said, you wanted controversy. You wanted disruption. We're bringing the originator in the beard community of all the controversy. Bruce, it has been a pleasure to have you on the show, my friend.
Bruce Banton is back, people. I will have a video on my Instagram. Bruce Banton is awesome. That's where you can find me. Please follow me. If I like you, I may follow you back. But I will have my first victims video by the end of the week. Before I go, I want to thank you, Christopher, for, I don't know how you got my phone number. I don't know how you did it. But you got my phone number. Don't give out that number now.
I won't. You have no idea how many bail enforcement agents and bail bondsmen I had to go through to do that.
I want to give a few shout outs. Is that what when you say thank you to people, is that what they say now?
Bring shout outs. Bring them.
I'm going to shout out Dance Bearded, #1, for having the balls to bail me out of jail. You were a cool cat. We had a good time. We was drinking. Oh, I better not go into too much detail.
Yeah, don't go too far. Don't go too far.
We were having a good time. I want to shout out to my cousin down in Virginia. Yeah, that no bullcrap review guy. Matt, that's my cousin. If y'all didn't know that, shout out to cuz down there. Good to see you. Shout out to my homeboy, my home skillet, Sean P. I will meet you again very soon.
The man with the $1 million smile.
I'm going to let you have it because I can't stand the man. I mean, he did reviews in front of a tarp. I'm just saying, people, you all thought it was a green screen. It was a tarp the whole time. That's okay.
What you got, you know?
That is true. I just don't like him. I just don't. But not only that, he plays on a 10-foot basketball rim. I hit my head on the 10s. I have to use a 12-foot rim.
I can see that.
I'm just that great. I am.
This is true. But with that fun stuff, everybody, unfortunately, we do have to go. Look forward tomorrow to my initial impressions of that brand new company out there, Grindstone Grooming. Bruce, it was awesome to have you. Everybody watching this, I hope you enjoy because it's a once-in-a-lifetime treat.
Freaking idiot.
And on that note, guys, we'll see you on our next video.